Hello everyone, we're Double Take. I'm Jasmine, this is Connor.
Hello.
And today we are reacting to Lowkey Free Assange.
Assuming we're saying that right.
Probably not. Acoustic version.
Assuming we're saying that right.
Definitely not. Featuring Mai Khalil.
Yep.
Khalil.
And the Grime Violinist.
Oh, interesting.
A Grime Violinist?
Yeah, that's weird actually.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I'm intrigued.
This is a song request from Mike. Thank you so much, Mike, for requesting this and supporting us. We both really appreciate it. If you want to be like Mike and get your request done, you can go to our Buy Us a Coffee page by scanning this QR code or go to the link in the description.
Let's go then.
He was right in front of the Brad about there 1 o'clock. Haven't seen anything since then.
Just fucking, once you get on, just open them up.
Okay, Roger. I see your element. You got about 4 Humvees out along this.
You're clear. All right, firing.
Line here. When the space line, let me know when you have it.
Or shoot. Light them all up.
202 traffic, 260.
Come on, fire.
Hey, Roger.
Keep shooting. Keep shooting. We just engaged all 8 individuals. Yeah, we need to. We're still firing.
Imagine a world where criminals are worshipped and it's the innocent they're filling up the earth with. Those that expose them in literal internment. Judges working with murderers are giving them the verdict. If Blair was in jail, there in a cell, punished for his war crimes, would he be wearing it well? Instead he's on the news without a care in the world, pontificating about ideas he can sell. What if your crimes were reflected in your face? Would they waste time on George Bush and his portrait? Assange exposed the info for your sake, for our sake. Now they drag him through this court case. They don't fight fair, the enemy's quite clear. They want to give him 175 years. Many dead for ideas. If heaven could cry tears forever, the war on terror would threaten your nightmares. Steal babies' nappies, yeah, they did that thing. Tell that liar Pompeo we should kidnap him. Tell that pimp sit back with his big fat grin. His signature can kill people, does it impact him? They want songs I can't make a happy clappy one. They don't want real journalists, there can be none. We gave space to the murderers, what have we done? CIA agent, British soil killed Harry Dunn.
The poor get bullets and the bombers get medals.
Contracts for the rich and a sell for the rebels.
The poor get bullets and the bombers get medals.
Contracts for the rich and a sell for the rebels.
The poor get bullets and the bombers get medals.
Contracts for the rich and a sell for the rebels.
The poor get bullets and the bombers get medals.
Contracts for the rich and a sell for the rebels.
Your walls are falling. Your walls are falling down. Your walls are falling. Your walls are falling down. The dead are calling. The dead are calling now. They want their justice. They want their justice now.
Just another day in these colonized isles, spying on lawyers' meetings, a compromised trial. Bombers ride wild, there's a homicidal smile on the face of the agent, spreading hollow lies and bile. Story about the CIA, you never spot in films. About a person and a journalist they want to kill. They launched the war to the public, still wasn't real. Till he revealed the horror spilled in a foreign field. Hang him in his cell, they tied the rope. It's not a war against a person, it's your right to know. Planting cameras and microphones in the tightest zones, cause these psychos tried to hone their mind control. Cameras in the toilets, yeah, they did that too. Throw the case out of court, they just have to. Hope to murder him in London, yeah, they made that plan. The British can do the shooting, they won't save that man. They gamble with the angles, but the scandal won't fade. Totalitarian Democrats have it both ways. 7 years in the embassy, a man that won't cave. Who told us they locked children in Guantanamo Bay? First casualty of war, we were armed with the truth. Despite the carnage, we aren't gonna move. Every time you see the face of Assange on the news, remember it's not him, the real target is you.
The poor get bullets and the bombers get medals.
Contracts for the rich and a sell for the rebels.
The poor get bullets and the bombers get medals.
Contracts for the rich and a sell for the rebels.
The poor get bullets and the bombers get medals.
Contracts for the rich and a sell for the rebels.
The poor get bullets and the bombers get medals.
Contracts for the rich and a sell for the rebels.
Your walls are falling. Your walls are falling down. Your walls are falling. Your walls are falling down. The dead are calling. The dead are calling now. They want their justice. They want their justice now. Your walls are falling. falling down. The dead are calling. The dead are calling now. They want their justice. They want their justice now.
People often ask, what can I do? The answer is not so difficult. Learn how the world works. Challenge the statements and intentions of those who seek to control us behind a facade of democracy and monarchy. Unite in common purpose and common principle to design, build, document, finance, and defend. Learn, challenge, act now.
What do you think?
I don't know how anyone can't like this guy.
I know.
That was incredible.
Yeah.
I actually was just zoned in.
I didn't say I really learnt much about Assange. Like, what's the situation there? You know. It's like I reckon it was a thing that happened, and it was obviously going to be quite big, but
yeah,
it's obviously skipped us. There's somebody who has set up Julian Assange. Read Niels Melzer's book, The Trial of Julian Assange. Oh, it's saying read it if anyone has any doubt. He was a United Nations Special Rapporteur. I can't say these words. On torture. He is independent. I don't understand that.
So I'm guessing he was set up for that shooting that was at the start.
Yeah, potentially then, yeah.
The thing is, I'd need to listen to it again because I've picked up on some of it, but not all of it as always.
Yeah.
It takes a few listens for it to fully get all of the information.
I felt like he wasn't like telling us what happened. He was speaking about the situation that had already happened.
Yeah.
So I think for us it was quite hard to understand just who Assange is, and like what happened in that situation. So we're just gonna have to go away, do a bit of research, I reckon.
Yeah, but like as a song, I loved it.
Yeah, the song itself was brilliant.
It was insane. Just the violin and their vocals.
Yeah.
It was so powerful.
Yeah.
I loved. Yeah, I just don't know how anyone can not like Lowkey, to be honest with you.
No, because he speaks out and is so good.
It's refreshing to have a music artist like him.
Yeah, because there's one thing, like you can say a song that speaks out about such like atrocities can also just not be a good song, but he makes it's good music and it's a good message. And
yeah,
I don't see what more you could want from it.
Well, it's like he said it in there, didn't he? He's like, they want like the catchy pop songs or whatever the line was, but he's like, they don't want the facts, they don't want the history and stuff.
Yeah. You could make like a proper catchy song, but it's not gonna be played on the radio.
It's not going to change the world or impact like people who need it or help anyone, whereas his music does. It educates and helps people understand situations that are going on that we probably wouldn't actually hear about if it wasn't for him making this music.
Well, so like this for us, like we're now going to go away and do a bit of research on Assange and what happened there.
Yeah.
So he has raised awareness on this.
Yeah.
And hopefully through him and this song, we can do the same thing.
100%.
So thank you so much, Mike, for requesting this, because he is the true catalyst on why we are reacting to this.
Yeah.
And we really appreciate it. So if you want to be a legend like Mike and do a song request, go to our Bias Coffee page, link in the description, or scan the QR code there and we can get to it as soon as possible.
Thanks for watching.
Goodbye.
Tell me how you really feel. Don't hold back now, just 'cause I'm around now. Don't start the